Hey guys, Thomas Jr. here, aka Mustached Tom, here to review Dead Rising Endgame. So, this is a sequel to Dead Rising, I believe it was called Watchtower, a video game movie that I had no idea came out. Dead Rising Endgame, of course, a sequel to a movie that I did not know come out. I didn't see any commercials for it, but I did see it, so I might as well review it, because who knows? Video game movies swept under the rug. So we pretty much followed this news reporter guy. Not too surprising, as he comes across this military group who seems to be responsible for the zombie apocalypse for starting, and he gets caught. And so they're pretty much trying to capture him for the first half of the movie. They have to deal with some zombies here and there, and somewhere in the middle they do the thing of the Dead Rising and build their weapons, of course. He's accompanied by a girl who's infected, and he's later on joined by this other lady who I guess was in the first film. Again, I haven't seen it. He's also joined by this guy who has this inner ability to get them inside, as well as a scientist who knows about the inner workings of the facility that they're trying to get to. And as we reach toward the middle, we get more of the customary weapons that we see in Dead Rising, as well as more zombies, and things ramp up as we get into the facility. And we see them pretty much use all the weapons to their power and going on, and the action really just builds up, even though we do have to kind of follow these sort of pretty cliched characters to get to that point. But there is a pretty cool scene here, but it doesn't necessarily save the movie, but it does feel like it's something you would see in Dead Rising, where the guy pretty much uses everything within the room to take out all the zombies, to save the girl that was in the previous movie. She was a test subject, apparently, and she was injected with something that would either kill her or save her life or something of that nature, and the guy gave her the antidote to that. And this project that the government's so-called working on is going to kill everyone that has a chip, just like the first girl I mentioned. One of the characters dies. The one that was the first guy that they sort of came and crossed into, he gets zombified at some point in the movie, somewhere along the middle-ish part. And other than that, anything else in the movie? Not really. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to give this movie a 6 or a 5 out of 10, probably leaning closer to 6. It was an okay film. It sort of ramped up as it went along, and it took a bit to get there, but once it gets to that part that's pretty close to Dead Rising, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I can. It's a pretty effective turn your brain off type of movie, and I guess the first one had to have been a success for this one in order to be made, or maybe maybe Capcom just had some extra money lying around, so they're like, yeah, make a sequel, why not? So this is an okay movie. Not terrible, but I wouldn't say it was great. I would just say it's enjoyable. And with that being said, I'm Thomas Jr., aka Mustache Tom, and I'll see you guys next time.